What is up, everybody? Welcome back to After the Huddle. As always, it's your boy Jacob. Jay to my left this time. Joining us today, my boy Devin. Say hello to everybody, Devin.
What's going on, everybody?
So today we're going to talk about some of the preseason game from last night with the Patriots and who's the Eagles. Yeah, the Patriots and the Eagles. We're going to talk a little bit about these Cowboys issues with these contracts. They still haven't. They got Dak, CD, Micah, all these people coming up for contracts, all big contracts that they got to give away. So we're going to talk a little bit about why they haven't gotten those deals done yet and what they can do to get it done. Also, we're going to talk about the NFC South tonight. So Saints, Bucks, Falcons, Panthers. That's what's on tap for tonight. Let's see. Joe Milton or Drake, bro? What you think? What you thinking? Drake. I mean, Milton's still got some growing to do.
Yeah.
But
like perfect example is that play that I showed you earlier today, that busted play action play. Perfect example right there. Even if the play was busted, bro still threw the ball 50 yards on a dot.
Yeah. No, I'd probably go Drake May too. Yeah. From what I've seen, yeah. Wait, they got it on the show. Fuck with it. Tracy's so stupid, bro. Oh my god. Anyway, a little bit about Devin. No, Devin.
You play ball with us.
What was that? 13?
Yeah.
14? So probably about like 10 years.
Don't touchdown.
Yeah. We can go playing ball together. But on the park fields, the two-hand touch crew, and flag, because we didn't want to get hurt.
My body hurts just
People.
So we played a flag in two-hand. We still got
Yeah, it was bad.
We had some dude get knocked out a couple times. Justice.
And there's a reason why we stopped playing tackle was because we were playing tackle one time, and one of the dudes we played with, he ended up breaking his leg, and we were like, all right, yeah, we're done. We're done with the tackle. Yeah. Yeah, it was bad. They're rolling a boot at the same time. Okay. Hey, man, I mean, I don't know. That's well.
I was talking to the Twitter group.
Yeah.
I'm in the Twitter group.
Yeah. I mean, we just having a good time. We'll talk football. That's what we're here for.
It's a sports talk. It was football talk, unfiltered.
Oh, he broke his ankle. That's what it was. Yeah, he broke his ankle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he stopped for a while after that. I mean, y'all might have did it. I stopped playing tackle. I wasn't playing tackle anymore. I was done, so.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna talk a little bit about this game from last night. Who ended up winning? The Eagles ended up winning that one. What was it 16-17?
15-14.
15-14? I hadn't seen it. Is it really?
Is it still bad on our side, Tracy? Like, is it still fucking up? The audio, at least.
Tracy, is that better? Let me know. Let me know if it gets better. But anyway, who's taking the AFC this year? Give me the top three.
Got for Kansas City up there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Top three would probably go Kansas City, Baltimore. I'm gonna throw Cincinnati in there. No. Houston, no. Not right now. Yep. Top three, not right now.
Not right now. What about you? What you got? Top three. I mean, everybody knows you got to go Kansas City.
Chiefs for sure. I don't disagree with Baltimore either, and I'm gonna have to go against you. I'm gonna have to go with Houston on my third one. I ain't gonna lie. I believe that they're gonna
going to the AFC Championship.
Okay, I got y'all. It's going to be Cincinnati first off. Yeah, Cincinnati first off.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it's the Chiefs.
Is Jamal gonna get paid?
I don't know. He should. He probably will. But if I were the Cincinnati Bengals, I'd pay him before CD Lamb got paid.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. That'd be like the first thing I
only
would
going to go up.
The market, exactly. The market's only going to go up. So I would go Cincinnati. I like the team, bro. Especially that offense is so good. Especially when Joe's out
Maybe
there.
as long as one of the running backs too.
I'm not worried about the running back.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow's going to throw for 5,500 yards. So, Kansas City 2, and I still got the Ravens 3, man. It's don't get me wrong. The Texans have to prove to me that they're top 3.
I get that.
You got to look at the addition of Derrick Henry too. That's going to be a different run game now.
And it is. I'm not disagreeing. With anything you're saying. But what I'm trying to say is that he's a 2-time MVP on the team, bro.
Yeah.
The MVP, what are we even talking about? And when we're talking about who's going to be the top 3 in the AFC, that's who's going to be the top 3 in the AFC. Cincinnati, Kansas City, Baltimore. And then the Jets are going to be 4th.
All right. At 4?
No, Jets at 5. Houston at 4. Yeah, Jets at 5. I had to sit there and think about it for a second. I was like, wait a minute, do I like him over here? But I mean, the AFC is so competitive, bro. So much more competitive than what the NFC is.
Wasn't it vice versa at one point?
It was vice versa for a long time.
You know, what's flips? It's all depending on where the talent is. And right now, the heavy level at talent is in quarterback is all in the AFC.
Yeah, because back when the NFC was like Drew, Rodgers, Eli, Peyton.
When he was with
You talking about Peyton? You talking about Peyton, man?
Yeah.
He was in AFC both times.
Oh yeah, Denver and fucking Colts.
Yeah. So Jared, talk a little bit about the game from last night. What did you see that you liked? What did you see that you didn't like? What's the areas that the Patriots can improve on? And I don't know if you know anything of the Eagles, what you saw from them. What can the Eagles also improve on?
First off, we need to get our offensive line fixed. If Darian Lowe gets up another sack like he gave up last night, his ass is on the street like soon, because that was ridiculous. You have a chip help from running back, and you still got beat inside and still gave up a sack on the 3rd overall pick. That does not help That does not help your case one bit.
Oh, no, I agree.
That does not help our case one bit. And then for the chance, we could have went down, put the game into a game-winning field goal, but we don't have a fucking center because he decides to snap the ball ankle low for Bailey Zappi. Zappi's already short. That's goddamn low right there. Drake May looked great. The deep passes that he threw on point. This is what we've been wanting to see. For the last Patriots fans, we want to see the deep ball thrown.
Yeah,
obviously that's there.
He put that one to Javon Baker on a road. That bitch was nice.
He put a couple of them on there, and I want to see Javon stop getting pinned on the sideline so much on those go routes, because that's been his biggest issue on the go routes is getting pinned or stepping out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Which one to call it? And then
I feel like he would be better in the slot.
He probably would. I think that's probably what we end up starting going once we get everybody back healthy. You got to remember we got KB. KB's also hurt. So once he comes back, he'll probably be our outside receiver. Drake did end up scoring on a 4-yard run, which was very nice to see. So we got to see some of that little RPO. So everything checked out for Drake May so far. The thing that we need to work on the most is getting our offensive starting line down. Like that's for sure, because we cannot put out Drake May, Jacoby Brissett, whoever our quarterback is, behind this ass offensive line that we have right now. It's getting killed.
How'd y'all look on defense?
We look good. Minus losing Judon, we got these young guys coming up, so we're gonna see what We got Christian Barmore. He's out with blood clots, so we're gonna see how our defensive tackles look. Secondary could use a little work behind the starters, but other than that, we're gonna probably be like a top 5, top 10 defense. I feel like.
Do y'all know who y'all got replacing for Judo?
As of right now, we got Keon White. Can't remember how to say this dude's last name. I think it's like Zimius or something like that. We signed him from the Giants a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. We got a couple. Jeremiah Farms. He's another D tackle, but yeah, we got depth at pass rusher for sure.
Okay. Yeah. No, all right. Cincinnati definitely has a chance to be the O-line, no more first and sacks allowed. Well, they weren't even first. And you know, the crazy, they weren't even top 3 in sacks allowed last year. The worst offensive lines last year were the Giants. They were the worst. Then the Patriots, and then Washington. Those were the 3 that gave them the most sacks last season. They were terrible.
Guarantee my team's gonna be up there this year.
What, the Saints?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. The Saints, their offensive line is definitely has issues. Definitely, we'll get all that a little bit later when we cover the NFC South. The Patriots have a lot of improving to do. I don't know where to begin, man. It all begins with how our quarterback plays, especially since we just started going on our D. We'll be sorry.
I don't know about sorry. I still think we'll be at least top 10.
That is definitely imagination talking right there.
I still think we have a top 3, top 5 run defense this year.
Without Judon?
Yeah, he was more of a pass rusher, but I mean we got depth at D-line, so it's gonna be interesting.
I don't know, man. I think top 3 is pushing. You want to go top half of the league? I might be inclined to agree with you.
It's gonna be interesting to see how our D coordinator is because last year when we had Steve Belichick, he more mixed in different things. And it seems like DeMarcus Covington is more like blitz happy kind of sort of. So we'll see. We shall see.
I mean, it's all with the new. I mean, you got new head coach, new coordinators. You know what I mean? You're revamping the team. It's going to take some time.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's going to take some time.
Right.
You can't go all those years of winning those Super Bowls and expect this not to happen. I was telling my homeboy yesterday, I was like, I mean, what did you expect? Did you really not see this coming? Like, it was going to happen one day.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think we're both going through the same thing.
All three of us are.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All 3 of us are. But we won he's won the Super Bowl that's most recent, and then us, and then you had the longest drought out of all 3 of us.
40-something years.
No, they won one in 2010.
No, it was 40-something years before they won.
Oh, well, I'm talking about right now. They won in 09, but we also won in 11. But y'all won in
19,
in 20, in 21, in 22, or whatever.
21 or 22.
I don't win in 20 either. I was talking about 20.
We won in 19.
Yeah,
the last
yeah.
one.
No, last one was the Rams. My back. Yeah, a shitty game. And then Patriots fans try to justify it. Oh, it was a defensive game. There was no. I saw some bad throws. I saw some miscues there, sir. But I mean, did you see anything on the Eagles when you were watching it?
They have a quarterback back for the 3rd spot, I think.
Yeah.
Between Wilker and Tanner Hudson.
Yeah, who was balling last night?
I think Tanner Hudson was looking better than him.
Was he?
Yeah. I mean, granted, he was running fucking out routes basically in the second half.
Yeah.
Literally, what it seemed like is a bunch of out routes and cover
Short shit, yeah.
Not even that, just quick outs and just out route all that.
Yeah, short shit.
None of that. But yeah, that was. I think Tanner Hudson's gonna get the 3rd spot because he was putting things on the money.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt it. I mean, we'll see. We'll see where it goes with Patriots. I mean, rookie QB, young team, young coach. It's a rebuild.
Possible that Brissett loses his job.
Yeah, I mean, that man he threw a pick in the end zone. That was a pick in the end zone. Gets benched, and then Drake May comes out
And scores.
You know what I mean? So, and that was against the ones too. It wasn't against the 6, the 7, the 2. So it was against the ones. That one defense. So
Yeah, Nolan Smith was out there. I think both D tackles, Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis was out
Yeah,
there.
it was one-on-ones. So I mean, you got to give these guys some time. You know, you can't go by camp. You can't even go by preseason much. You got to go by what you see in a game, in a real game. That will let you know more. But I mean, outside of that, I mean, we got plenty of games coming up tomorrow. I mean, almost everybody plays tomorrow.
Outside of games. Sunday.
Yeah, 2 games on Sunday. Giants play the Texans. Should be a good game. I expect the Texans to come out firing. I expect our defensive line to try to get at least one sack with the ones, with Dexter Lawrence, Kayvon, and Burns out there all together. Can we at least get some one sack? I just want one sack. Give me one. Give me something to look forward to. We got play.
Niners Sunday.
Niners. Oof.
Yeah.
Try.
What's our schedule look like this year?
That I don't know off the top. I just know we got Carolina week 1 and Derek Carr better prove himself.
Nah, I'm not surprised by how the Saints it came about over the last 2 seasons, because I really haven't looked for a quarterback since Breeze. Not strongly
It was
anyway.
crazy that we didn't find a successor while he was still there. Like,
I agree.
it's mind-boggling.
No, I definitely agree. But so moving on, I want to talk a little bit about these Cowboys contract issues, man. So, if for those who don't know, CeeDee Lamb has been in contract talks with the Cowboys for a while now. Dak is on a 1-year contract left. He's got 1 year on his contract left. Micah is supposed to be paid in the next, year or 2 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
So,
I believe they would say
well, I think they can pick up his 5th-year option. I think they picked up his 5th-year option.
him and DeMar like on that
Yeah.
year and everything.
So, I mean, my thing is, why do y'all think the deals haven't gotten done with the Cowboys? I mean, they've paid people in the past. It's not like they haven't paid people before. But it does make you think back to Emmitt Smith when he held out, coming off a Super Bowl winning year. They didn't want to pay him. He held out. They lost their first 2 games. Jimmy Johnson up there like, I mean, what you want me to say?
They did the same thing with Zeke too.
Yeah. And then what happened? Jerry Jones finally paid him to go back and win the Super Bowl. Yeah. So,
So Jerry Jones finally paid him and they won the Super Bowl with him?
yeah, in the 90s.
Oh, okay. Well, he said Zeke just now. And I was
Oh. No, I ain't talking about fucking Zeke.
yeah, so I was like, what?
And we're talking about him. Ain't nobody worried about feed me Zeke.
Jerry Jones just isn't in hurry to sign everybody.
No, I mean, I don't understand why you're not. I can understand maybe holding out on Dak a little bit, because I don't think they want to pay him all that money and then it blow up in their face because they can't win a Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? You pay Dak all this money because he's on a 1-year deal. What happens if he gets hurt? What happens if they have a shitty year? So I understand. What's going to kill them is when if he has a good year and instead of a Firestone. Kidding. No, if he has a good year and Dallas has a winning record, they win the division, and they go to the playoffs. Say they win 1 playoff game. What do you do?
After all of
Say they're the number 1 seed in the East, and they get to the NFC Championship game and lose. What do? You got to keep in mind, Dak hasn't been to an NFC Championship game yet. Dallas hasn't been to an NFC Championship game since the last time they won the Super Bowl. I don't think. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, yeah. So my thing is where how do y'all think this is going to go? Do you think they're going to pay CD, not pay Dak, and pay Micah? Do you think they're going to pay CD and not pay them too? Do you think they not pay CD or Dak and then pay Micah? Who do you think they're going to pay?
If they want to get remotely relative to get to the playoffs, they got to keep Dak. So if they want to be any remote, I mean, who you have to worry about? You want Trey Lance throwing the ball? You want Cooper Rush throwing the ball? Come on, you got to at least keep Dak. And then you can try to figure out something with CD or Micah.
I mean, I don't disagree. I mean, I'll tell you what. I believe that they're going to pay CD. I believe Dak is gone after this season. I think Dak's going to be looking for a new team in free agency next year because he has a no trade clause. He's not going to get traded. And I think they'll pay Micah in the future. But it's going to be a whole other dispute with Micah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a whole other dispute.
He's going to want to break the bank.
I mean, yeah.
Before somebody else gets most likely paid.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then you don't know what the market's going to look like and who's going to be up for a contract in the next couple seasons. You know, what's Nick Bosa contract look like? What's TJ Watt's contract? What about Myles Garrett's contract? Like, where they at in their years and how much they're getting paid? You know what I mean? So there's a lot of factors that go into paying these people nowadays. You know, because you look at market, you look at production, you're looking at possible projection and future production, you know, stuff like that. Looking at injury history, looking at roster depth. You know, do you have draft picks that you can take care of? There's so many factors that come into paying people. Like, a lot of people don't think about that shit. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's the easiest decision to want to pay somebody, you know, $40 million a year, you know, as a wide receiver. That's tough. You know, see, the thing is you could, like we talked about, they could have paid CD last year before the market went up, and you could have been sitting better on a better deal with him, looking compared to the rest of the league. But now you're looking at out because he's looking for top money, and now the market has shot up over the last off season because, you know, Tyreek Hill get all this guaranteed money, and who just got paid?
Not Justin Jefferson.
Well, Justin Jefferson did get paid, but still.
You talking about more free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the other receiver that just got paid? You want to weigh on this?
Any help?
I'm thinking, hold up.
Because Jamal's still waiting on his.
Jamal's still waiting on his. CD's waiting on his.
Why am I drawing a blank?
You said JJ, right?
Yeah, said JJ.
Yeah. I can't remember who just got paid this off season. I know there's a wide receiver that just got paid and reset the market.
I had to been Tyreek's contract.
JJ is the highest paid.
Mm-hmm. Well, Tyreek didn't get re-signed. They gave him more guaranteed money on his contract. All right, fine. So I'm trying to see. Just look at top 10 highest wide receiver contracts in the NFL. Not in NFL history, in the NFL.
I don't think. Amon St. Brown.
That's who it was. Amon St. Brown. He just got paid.
It goes him. It goes JJ. Well, it goes JJ at 35. AJ Brown at 32.
AJ 32, and CD's gonna.
Wasn't his last year.
Possibly.
Yeah, but CD's gonna want.
And then
That top dog.
Yeah.
Same. Brown is 30.002, and then Tyreek Hill is 30 million.
Yeah, and I guarantee you, CD wants 35, 36 million. And how could you not look at his numbers and be like, oh, he doesn't deserve it? The man caught 137 passes last year. That is absolutely insane. 137 passes. That doesn't even include, I'm not even talking about targets. That doesn't even include the passes that he either was overthrown, missed, or he dropped. Like, think about how many targets he had. To get that much, he probably had over 180 targets. This man is your offense. You don't have a prominent run game. You don't have a prominent offensive line anymore. Now that Tyron Smith is gone, you lost 2 guys on the offensive line that you did. You took care of one, but he's a rookie. He's gonna get fucked over by Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau. Then he's got to go against Jalen Carter and them, and with the Eagles.
Yeah. So he had 135 catches on 181 targets.
See, 181 targets.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. Like 180 targets, bro. To get 137 catches, you got to factor in how much you thought he missed and how much was overthrown or underthrown. I said 180. It was 181.
Yeah, he was 1 yard away from 1750.
Yeah. So, like, you can't not justify it. I'm sorry. And the fact that they haven't paid this man is absolutely ridiculous. What you think of, Devin?
Jerry Jones is a complete idiot.
Yeah, speak up.
Jerry Jones is an idiot.
Jerry Jones is an idiot.
Fair enough.
I will give you that. Jerry Jones is definitely an idiot. I don't know why they haven't paid. I mean, maybe it has to do with you know what I'm saying, like this right here. Maybe it has to do with that. I mean, think about it.
You know what he's saying in that post? It was like we miss CD, but we don't miss CD.
Like
He's like toying with him.
yeah, and like the contract is mixed in with the contract people, and then Smith. You know what I mean? And then he didn't have a problem paying Tony Romo. He didn't have a problem paying Jason Witten. But you have a problem paying these other guys. Some things need to be answered, Jerry Jones. Some things need to be answered. 2020. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what comes of that. I think they'll get a deal done, especially with CD. They need him this season. And then you're going to sit there and go, "Oh, we're all in. We're all in this season." Bullshit. There's no. I'm calling your bluff, Jerry Jones. There's no way you went all in this season. There's no way.
How are they looking at with cap money?
I mean, they got space. They got space.
They didn't do shit in the offseason.
They are paying Dak and Trayvon Diggs, but like I said, Tyler Smith is gone. They're paying Zach Martin. They're paying Brandon Cooks a little bit. You got some guys on defense that you're paying. I think DeMarcus Lawrence is still there that you're paying. The guy, the center guy, it was Ziggy
Okay.
They got a good team, but they don't show up well against good teams. That's the thing.
Trayvon coming back from that injury.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see where this goes. I mean, there's only a couple more weeks before the season starts, so they got to find a way to get this done. Because if not, it's a wrap. But all right, y'all, comes that time. We're talking about the end of this NFC South. All right. Now we've been seeing some moves over the last, day or two, in which it's kind of looking like Atlanta is actually the team that went all in this season. Atlanta seems to be the team that went all in. Trading for Judon, signing Justin Simmons.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, like.
All happened.
Yeah. So, Devin, you as a fan of the New Orleans Saints, don't know why. Just because you live here, don't you gotta be a fan of them. You as a fan of the New Orleans Saints, what do you see this year coming out of Saints camp? What's the weaknesses? What's the strength, if there's any? And are we already looking forward to next season?
Let's see. Weaknesses, for sure. The goddamn O-line.
Yeah, the offensive line.
That O-line is absolutely killer. And the fact that, like, we haven't been able to, like, as fans, we haven't been able to go to open practices yet. That's been pissing us off. Like, they need to come back to New Orleans.
Where they at right now?
California.
California.
Oh,
They're not coming back until after the game, until Sunday. And then there's open practice at Yoma Stadium. I'm going for that.
Okay.
I'll be out there. But yeah, that O-line looks absolutely terrible. Penning has been getting beat up almost every single day. That's all that we're seeing from the reports. Strengths, our backup QBs.
Yeah, I like Rattler. Rattler looks pretty good. I wanted the Johnson draft to give him a shot.
It was great. We kind of think it's a steal of the draft type ish.
Yeah.
Who would you rather, Rattler or Hayner?
Rattler.
Yeah, I'd rather Rattler too.
Just that more athleticism, the arm strength,
the potential for explosive plays.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
There's more potential for explosive plays in Rattler than there is with.
And our defense. Our defense looks top notch. Like the addition of Chase Young, my goodness, Willie Gay.
People forget how good Chase Young was.
I don't know.
People forget how good Chase Young was. Like in college, oh my God, he was unstoppable. Then he got hurt.
A monster.
He got hurt when he was with Washington, and when he got hurt, that was.
I'm looking forward to see him out there, like just standing next to everybody. Just I want to see him.
Hey, coming back from what I think a neck injury.
Yeah, neck injury. He had surgery, but they say that he's been dominating in camp. Who else? Willie Gay, he has looked good. On the offense, wide receivers, they say Olave and Rashid Shaheed, obviously top two guys.
Yeah, I expect Olave to be the number one guy. Shaheed's going to be your deep threat,
right? A couple other names, Mason Tipton. They say he's been looking pretty good. I'm not sure if he'll be actually on the roster, but just still going through that.
Now, there been talks of Puka's brother.
That's they say that he's been making some connections with the second and third teams, and saying I think he had a play in the preseason game too as well. Hopefully we get to see more of him in the next game in San Francisco. But yeah. And whether or not if we're looking forward to next season already, for me personally, it's like they got this first game against Carolina, and if you don't show up and show out, then like that's when
are you going to show up and show out?
Like, I got a tough first few weeks.
It's I want to say it's Carolina, Dallas, Philly, and the Chiefs. Right.
Those first 8 weeks.
Right.
I remember seeing it.
It's a tough first couple of weeks.
Yo, that one hurt my heart.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's a tough schedule.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But yeah.
So, like,
So they got Carolina week 1. Then they're at Dallas. At home against Philly.
still a tough game.
Division game on the road against Atlanta.
At home, on the road in Atlanta.
They got to try to Kansas City.
Then 2 in Kansas City. That's a loss.
And then they're home at Tampa.
That's a loss.
They're home against Denver.
That's a win. Go down. We're gonna do this now. Go back up. Start number 1 game. Okay. Carolina. That's a win.
Dallas.
Loss.
All right.
Philly. Loss.
Atlanta.
Loss.
Kansas City.
Loss.
Tampa.
Loss.
Denver.
Win.
The Chargers.
Loss.
Carolina.
Win.
Atlanta.
Win. Actually, very surprising. First upset game they've had all season.
Cleveland.
Loss.
5 week.
Loss.
If Derek Carr's playing, lost.
Rams. Loss. Giants.
Yeah.
Definitely a fucking loss. I don't know. They whooped our ass last season. We'll see how that one is. I'm left. That one's kind of a toss up.
Washington.
Washington. Sweep. better hope Jaden Daniels
later in the
playing well.
season, right.
Later in the season,
Yeah,
Jaden
he
Daniels
might have
playing good.
figured it
That's
out.
tough. But right now, I'm getting a win on that one.
Green Bay,
That's a loss.
Vegas,
That's a win.
Tampa.
That's a loss.
You think we're going to get swept by Tampa?
Yes. And y'all just, I don't see what y'all do offensively against them.
Yeah,
Like
Baker.
that?
And then all Baker has to do is just play decently, and they can win.
Mike Evans, still consistent.
Mm-hmm.
The Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah, that's the only time he ever plays well is against Mike Evans. Lattimore is not that great of a cornerback.
This comes from Ohio State fan.
I'm telling you, bro. He had really good rookie season. So let me ask you a question. Every season that he's had since his rookie season, any of them, have they been as good as his rookie season?
Not as good as his rookie season.
No.
Definitely not to where you're saying to where he can't hold it down.
No.
He's only saying you're only saying that he's only hanging up against Mike Evans.
No. I'm saying he only plays at an elite level against Mike Evans. He's still a good player.
Yeah.
And he can still do his job.
My mistake.
No. I'm not saying he's garbage.
Right.
I'm just saying that he's not that elite guy. He plays elite against Mike Evans, but outside of Mike Evans, you never see him play elite.
He has his flashes in there. He has his flashes.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating because you're like, dude, like you played elite against everybody your rookie season. You played elite against everybody. Everybody was like, man, Marshawn Lattimore. I mean, it's going to be a shutdown corner. I remember the talks. And then what happened?
But he's still, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's still our number one guy.
I mean, he's still number one. And, you know, he's definitely like an 88 on Madden. But he's not. I mean, like you said, you'll see flashes of greatness. But he's still, at the end of the day, he's not consistently great. Like, consistently elite. Like, he's a good player. He's a good player. Is he a top 5 cornerback in the league? No.
Top 10.
He's top 10.
Sauce, Trayvon.
Yeah. Sauce, Pat, Sertan, Trayvon.
Yeah, Trayvon. Is he still with Denver? Who else was there?
At 4?
Just in general. In your top 5.
What's his name? Trey McDuffie. Trent McDuffie.
From Kansas City.
Kansas City. Motherfucker was good as fuck, bro. That's why they traded away Snead.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you would have to pay both of them. The one they're going to pay is Trent McDuffie because he's better.
But anyways, I thought you were saying, man.
No. He's not garbage. Not garbage. Definitely not garbage. I would never say that about Marshawn Lattimore. But
do you think our defensive backs are garbage? Do you think our secondary is garbage?
Outside of him,
Right.
Absolutely. It's terrible.
Austin Debo, Alontae Taylor, Tyrann Matthew.
Tyrann Matthew was 32 years
I
old.
understand that. That doesn't mean that he's washed. Or anything like
But
that.
what I'm saying is that you're okay. So your defensive line outside of Ken Jordan, who you got? Nobody, right?
Chase Young.
Well, now you're right. Yeah, you pick Chase Young, so that'll make it look better. That will make it look better.
We still got a solid line. We got depth in defense. I don't think you're.
Because I mean, the thing is, I didn't see. I saw it against bad teams, but against the good teams, I didn't see that depth in defense.
Also, we got Peyton Turner coming back if he can stay healthy.
Yeah,
but that's another big problem.
Chase Young, can he stay healthy?
That's the big problem.
You know, Cam Jordan's up there in age.
We're the oldest team.
Yeah, AK
probably
wants out. AK won't there no more.
You got to
With a straight face and be like, yeah, he wants to re-sign back with New Orleans.
Did y'all not see the interview?
Come on, man.
I didn't.
Of course he's gonna say that shit in an interview, bruh.
I mean, I really do think that he believes.
Okay. You know who else said that same shit? Saquon Barkley. I want to be a Giant for life. Agent gives us a number. If we get that number, is he going to be a Giant today?
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying. If another better offer comes, then yeah, I'm gonna take it. That's like you in your real life. You say you love this job,
But
if another opportunity comes,
but that's what I'm trying to tell you.
that doesn't mean that he wants out.
He wants out. Trust me. You think he wants to sit there and play with a team that he knows is not capable?
I just don't think these guys want to play for DA. That's the problem.
That's another issue altogether.
Yeah, like y'all don't want fucking DA.
Yeah,
but
we saw the Dennis Allen.
Like there's multiple probably within the organization. Like you can come down to the owner, the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she just inherited it. I'm sorry, she inherited the team. But
I don't know what's going on. Probably the internet. I'm not plugged in.
Oh, your laptop's not plugged into this thing?
Yeah, I should have plugged it in before we started. I didn't think about plugging it in. Plug it in. So, but anyway. So, outside of the Saints, we talked a little about the Falcons. Falcons just got Judon, Justin Simmons, Kirk Cousins in the offseason. You got Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Still got Jesse Bates on the other side. I mean, they're looking kind of scary.
Yeah.
They're looking like a team.
Kirk Cousins is inconsistent. That's what we're hoping on.
Yep. Yep.
You gotta hope that Achilles.
You know, the problem is both times you play him, it's at 12 o'clock. That's why I said Atlanta's going to sweep y'all.
That sucks. Because Kirk can apparently win in prime time.
I don't believe they'll sweep us, but it's going to be. I think we're going to put up a fight. I think the whole NFC is just going to be close. To be honest with you, NFC South. I'm sorry, not NFC, but NFC South.
I don't think it's going to be close at all. I think Atlanta completely takes this division with ease. I think the Bucs put up some kind of fight. I think y'all come in third, and obviously the Panthers are going to be last. Atlanta, what they did in the offseason. Because Kirk Cousins, in the regular season, I'll take that motherfucker all day.
Yeah.
I'll take Kirk Cousins in the regular season.
Now, we did that mock earlier, me and you. How would you feel if you're on the board and you had to pick between Drake London, Chris Olave, and you have Kirk Cousins throwing the Drake London, and Derek Carr throwing Olave? Which one would you rather?
Right now, I'm giving Drake London. I mean, what has Derek Carr shown me in the last 2 seasons that makes me think he's capable of being successful?
Not a damn thing. And I get that.
Like, and that's my issue with the Saints. Like, I think your defense is going to be pretty good, but I think your offense is going to be bad. No O-line, bad quarterback play. That's a terrible combination. Because all they're going to do is stack the box so that AK can't run, Jamal Williams can't run, force Derek Carr to throw the ball. And, I mean, a lot of
I think it's Jamal Williams.
Huh?
I think it's Jamal Williams.
Because that's the backup. It's AK and Jamal
Oh, I
Williams.
didn't hear you say AK. I didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah. I said AK and Jamal Williams back there. They're going to load the box, and they're going to Derek Carr to throw the ball. Now, they'll probably will help the Shaheed side.
Now,
I mean, you have to.
You're going to have to.
the problem is we're waiting on Derek Carr to get the hell up out of here. And that's why the whole backup quarterback situation.
What's his contract?
He's done after this year.
After this year?
Yeah. After this year, he's gone. Well, that's what we're hoping. But,
yeah.
You got a sound too? Got a sound too?
That's how I need
to be honest, after their first 4 games, if we go 0-4, I'm hoping.
No, yeah. They'll win the first game against Carolina.
Oh, they always win the first one against
Well,
Carolina.
that's what I'm saying. If we lose that
If
one,
y'all lose that way,
I see what you're saying.
Bro, y'all might have the worst record in the league if that happens. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
no,
I agree. Kurt said that same exact shit on Twitter.
Because if they lose to Carolina, they're
First
not going
game
to have a
at home.
chance to win. In my
first
opinion,
game at home against Carolina.
if they lose to Carolina, they're not going to have another chance to win a game until they play the Broncos. Y'all play Atlanta in Atlanta during that time frame. You play Kansas City in Kansas City. Now you do play Philly, and it's at home, but it's Philly. You know what I mean? Shit. And then you still play Cleveland. Oh, that's a tough defense.
But I mean, shit.
Y'all, dude, the Panthers might actually be better than y'all. Y'all might actually be worse.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we really need to get rid of our top people up there.
I'll tell you the same thing that I got told when talking about Giants football. Just enjoy football. Look forward to next year. Same thing for the Giants. I'm enjoying football.
After last year, that's why I started to focus on more of the NFL rather than just the Saints.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm starting to do that with the Pelicans.
Because it gets depressing.
Yeah.
It gets depressing.
It does.
Just learning about
watching that every single week. Their car and bro, it was really the interview against the Cardinals either last year or the year before when we threw 4 interceptions in the first half, and Dennis Allen says, "Yeah, I'm gonna just keep letting him doing what he's doing." I knew it was over from that. Like, but
Dennis Allen fired after last year.
Yeah. Then, and it sucks. I hate it.
All right, well, we can talk about the division champs from last year, the Bucks. Where do you see the Bucks going?
Third.
Third?
No, second.
Second?
Second. We're third. I agree with you with the
order.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, that's just like, I'm just going by off paper right now. Like on paper, they just look so much better and more equipped than everybody.
Last year we looked good on paper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I still had y'all coming in third. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you did.
Hey, they're coming in third.
Can I ask you, the Giants fan, what did you have y'all?
Third.
Okay.
This year, yeah, third.
Okay.
If we get second, it'll be because we exceed the expectation, and Dallas chokes under the pressure of expectation. Yeah, that's the only way. Because if Philly will win the division, and it'll be the first time in some odd years that the NFC East has had a repeat champion. Wait, no, Philly didn't win it last year. Dallas won it. So yeah. Philly's probably gonna end up winning. They're a repeat champion in that division in a long time.
Baker, last year he was the top dog in our division last year.
Baker's competent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
He
competent.
revived his career in Tampa.
Right. And then you got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
Yeah, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans gonna have another probably 1,000-yard season.
Switch it. Turn that one on. Then turn the other one off. Turn that one back on. That's a fun. Better way to set it up. Well, all right, yeah. So I mean, I think the Bucks defense is also still pretty decent. You know, not great. I'm calling great. I think they're a decent team. That's why I think they'll be second in that division. I think they'll probably end up splitting with Atlanta. And then the Panthers, I mean, what can be said about the Panthers that hasn't already been said about World War II? It's just a fiery explosion of disaster.
They have had some pickups in the offseason. I've heard.
But the thing is,
Not, block.
I mean, these people haven't done shit since Cam Newton had a good year.
Yeah.
And they had a really good defense.
Well, not behind that line, but you don't believe Bryce Young can turn it around?
Bryce Young can't see the overall offensive line.
I mean, I don't
Neither
even,
could Drew Brees.
I don't even think it's that.
I know he's not Drew Brees.
I don't think they have enough.
Body build is just totally different.
You got it's Adam Thielen still there.
Yeah, he's there still.
You got Adam Thielen's old ass to go along with Xavier Leggett, who's
Jonathan
already
Mingo.
dealing with injuries. Jonathan Mingo, who hasn't turned out the way we wanted him to be. And then with a rookie tight end as well. So you got 2 rookie skill players that are coming in. Oh, three, because you got Jonathan Brooks in the backfield as well. So, I mean, I still don't think their offensive line is crazy good. The Panthers, I can see them trying to put it together, but it just seems like the more they try, the more it's just not working. And I don't know why. After trade, because you traded up to get Bryce Young, that's starting to look like it didn't work. You traded away your first round pick, which would have been the number 1 overall this season, and you could have got Caleb Williams. Yeah, imagine that shit.
Yep. We'll see more of them this week.
Yep. So, I mean, you knew you weren't going to do much with just Bryce Young anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, they kind of look like a.
Yeah,
They're still definitely in rebuild mode, but they look like a shitstorm.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it looks bad over there right now. I'm not gonna lie. I feel bad for Carolina fans having to deal with that shit right now. That's why we were talking to Faye. He was talking about he's a Carolina fan. I was like, I'm sorry. like that's coming from a Giants fan who's also been experiencing bullshit. But, I mean, they've been going through it for decades now.
Yeah.
Outside of the 1 year from Cam Newton and the early in the year of Jake Delhomme and Steve Smith, and they went to a Super Bowl as well. Been to 2 Super Bowls. Haven't won one yet though.
Tragic.
I had it close against.
Us?
Yeah, against the Patriots. That was a close game. I don't know if anybody remembers that Super Bowl outside of me and Jared, but
The Denver game was pretty good too.
what Denver game?
When Carolina played. No, they played Seattle. Huh?
No, they played Denver, but it wasn't good. Fucking defense killed Cam. And,
Oh, strip sack.
I mean, they killed him. It wasn't just that one play; they were killing him the whole game.
Is that Bond's rookie year?
Fuck no.
I remember what year he came in.
Vaughn had been in the league like 8 years by that time.
No.
Question: in today's day and age, do y'all think a pocket passing QB is obsolete? I mean, it's
No.
obsolete.
No, because I mean, look at Jared Goff, look at Joe Burrow. You need an offensive line around him so you can protect him more so than you might need for like a Lamar Jackson or Jalen Hurts because they can extend the play. Moving around the pocket, Josh Allen type player.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're
You talking about somebody that can't move?
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm getting to. Like, in our case, I feel like Spencer Rattler is going to be the better option because he's a scrambling quarterback. Because
He can extend the play.
Yeah, exactly. He can get out of the pocket. He can extend the play, like you say. You know what I'm saying? And that becomes more of the thing once you have these bigger and faster defensive ends. These old linemen can't. You know what I'm saying? I think the ends are growing more than the line.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. What about you? Stay with the Panthers.
Their ass.
What else besides their ass shit?
Well, I don't really know what else to say about them. I mean, I couldn't really tell you anything about because last week when they played, they had 31 people out. So I couldn't really break down anything.
31 people out. It's great. You had backups out of that game.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, 20 starters, and you had 9 more people than the starters allowed. So that means you had backups out. What the fuck?
Yeah, because I even looked for Deion Sanders. Couldn't find him.
Yeah. So that's crazy. I guess we'll get more of a judge this week. They play tomorrow today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work watching all the games. Hopefully.
So we're all in agreement. Atlanta, Tampa Bay, Saints, Carolina.
Yep.
With a possible flip flop
We're 1 and 2.
of 3 and 4.
Oh, okay.
If Carolina puts it together and the
You
Saints don't.
mean? Oh, you're talking about okay.
With y'all in Carolina.
I thought you
Because how tough y'all schedule is.
Yeah.
I mean, your schedule is so fucking tough.
go look at Atlanta's schedule too. They have a pretty tough schedule.
They do have a tough schedule, but they're more equipped to play good teams, I think. The quarterback play probably not ideal, but I mean, they got a better offensive line. They got a better wide receiving core. They got a better tight end. Y'all might have a better running back. I mean, Bijan didn't get that much of a chance to
I ain't
show
gonna
off.
lie. I'm taking high praise on Bijan this year in fantasy. If I can get him.
When I was doing my draft earlier today for Dynasty, he was my number one. He was my fourth overall.
Right.
In the second round, I'm going back. I got CJ Stroud.
Nice. I can't wait for our draft.
Yeah, our draft's it's just a 1 year draft.
Right.
Yeah. I got a Dynasty draft that starts on the 24th, and then our draft is on the 25th. And then I also have another draft on the 1st.
The Sunday follow.
Yeah. So. No, that's not good.
The first. That's when LSU play is USC. Sunday night.
That can't be right. So don't the season start on the 9th?
That's the Thursday night game.
First is Sunday, September 1st.
That's wild. How does that? Maybe I mean those off on the days. Maybe it starts on the 6th. Maybe that's what it is. That Thursday.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be the 6th. That'd be the 5th. Start on the 5th then.
Yeah, because it'll be that Thursday.
Yeah. And then the 6th is that Friday with Green Bay and Philly and Brazil. So. But, all right. Appreciate everybody joining. Anybody else got anything else?
You got everything.
All right. We'll be back next week. We've gone over East and the South. So with 2 weeks left to go, we'll probably end up doing both AFC and NFC West next week, and then we'll save AFC and NFC North right before the season starts, and we'll go over who we think our MVP is and early Super Bowl predictions before the season starts and all that good stuff. So thank you everybody for joining. Leave comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff they do here on YouTube. And for everybody at After the Huddle, we appreciate y'all joining, and we will see y'all later.